I'm here. Mother has arrived. Oh my gosh. I'm having some technical difficulties, okay? Like I am having I am having some technical difficulties tonight, okay? Hence why I was a little late with the live tonight. I'm gonna let some people trickle in. Oh my gosh, y'all. Long story short, I had some issues happen with my phone, which is okay. Which is okay. You know what? I might take my iPad out of my case. I might just go ahead and take my iPad out of my case because I don't like what we got going on. So, are y'all still there? Okay. Okay. This should be fine anyway because like nobody's like here yet. Live chat, all messages are visible. Okay. I've had some technical difficulties tonight, you guys. So like literally like when I say bear with me, please. Like bear with me. Hi everybody. I'm having some technical difficulties with my phone. And I'm viewing that as like a good thing because I keep telling myself, I'm like, yeah, I have my new phone, I have my new phone, I have my new phone. And so this one is like flipping the fuck out. Like my phone is like, when I tell y'all this phone is toasted, like it is on its last leg and I am literally making it work. And it's like, I'm making it work to the point where it's like, girl, I'm sorry, like I'm about RIP. Like RIP, like she has done literally everything that she can do. I have to go to, it's time. It's time. The manifestation is trying to be birthed. The new phone is trying to come forward. Like, please. Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing? Hold on, y'all. Let me try to put my background music on and whatnot. Y'all know how I try to do with the ambiance and shit. It's okay. I'm just viewing it as a beneficial thing. But yeah, this phone, when I tell y'all this phone is toasted and it's like she's toasted, she's done all she can do for me. It's time for my new phone. It's that simple. It's time for my new phone. Hey, thank y'all. Oh, you like the nails? Thank you. Thank you so much. These are press-ons that somebody made for me. She custom made them for me. She was like, I want to send these to you. Y'all know that I'm like a press-on girly, so you know. I want to take my jacket off without YouTube like acting, weird about it. Okay. I don't want any weirdness going on about this. Oh, you guys, if the music starts and stops, I'm sorry. Like my phone, my poor phone. This poor phone, like she's literally just had enough. She's literally just had enough. Like I might have to go to T-Mobile on like Monday or Tuesday. Like it's that severe. Hey, how is everybody? How's everybody? I was gonna say how's your weekend, but like it's Friday and the weekend hasn't happened yet. It's Pride weekend here in Philly. As most of you guys know, okay, it's about to be Pride Month. So I'm going to a boat party tomorrow and I'm so excited because I have the cutest outfit picked out and I just can't wait to like pop my shit. Like, that's why I put these nails on because they go like really cute. Look at my phone, y'all. Look at this shit. Okay, wait. Okay, let me read some of the comments. Oh, okay, period. I love that for you. I love that for you. They're very fun. They are very fun events. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I think that Philly has some of the best Pride events and like the best gay community in the country. Like, I might be a little biased. I might be just a little biased, but that is my opinion. It's my opinion. Thank you so much. Thank you. Y'all know that I take my nails very seriously. It is very serious business when it when it comes to my nails. But they're always press-ons. Like anytime y'all see me with my nails on, they are like always, always, always press-ons. Like I literally never go to the salon anymore. Ever at all. Y'all, this is so crazy. We're gonna make this work. We're gonna make this work. And we're gonna have a successful live no matter what my phone is doing. It's gonna work. It's just gonna work. It's just gonna be beneficial. It's just gonna work out. I literally might have to go get like my tablet just to play music. Because this is criminal. Me too. Me too. Like I swear by them. I swear by them. I don't wear anything but like I cannot remember the last time I sat down in a salon chair to get my nails done. Like it's been years. And I used to be that girl. I used to be that girl that would like go to the salon no matter what. I would get right off of work, go get a refill. And it's just, you know what? That's just not my life anymore. That's just not my ministry. I love the press-ons. I love them so much. You guys, I can't believe this. But anyway, anything specific that anyone wants to talk about? Any specific questions, scenarios? You guys were really eager for me to go live after my last live. That was the first time that I think I went live during like the work week. So I was very surprised at how many people were able to join and were like engaging. And y'all were like, when are you going live again? So I was like, let me make sure I go live Friday because I know that my weekend is busy. So I was like, I'll make sure I come on here for them on Friday and then we can like chit chat and have our talks. You know, I'm feeling the hair too. I'm feeling like a true diva goddess at this very moment. Besides this one little technical difficulty. If I go get my tablet, will y'all wait here? I feel like y'all are kind of loyal and y'all will like wait for me because that's really what I'm thinking I'm gonna do. This is tragic. Like I need my music. I need that ambiance in the background, just helping me. Okay, will you guys wait? I'm gonna come right back, y'all. Like give me like 2 minutes. Not even, okay? And I'm gonna come back and we're gonna get into the thick of it. I see y'all's questions and I'm gonna get into it, okay? Y'all promise y'all gonna wait? Okay. I'll BRB. Okay, I'm here. I am here. Did y'all wait? Oh, y'all so loyal. Y'all are so loyal. Y'all waited. Okay, wait, let me see. So my SP who I've been seeing movement with told me that he's not ready for a relationship. And I've been really hurt about the 3D lately. Well, why are you giving him so much autonomy in your reality? Like, why are you giving him so much capability? Because it's not about him. It's not about him. And I completely understand like being triggered and annoyed and upset and frustrated with the things that your SP says or does, because it happens. Like that is simply part of the human experience. But your job is to remember that you're not actively trying to change the people, places, and things around you. You're changing who you're being. So like I always try to remind people, if you're in pursuit of changing the 3D in order to feel better about yourself, you're doing it in the reverse. It's not even kinda. Like you are doing it in the reverse, because the focal point of your reality, no matter what it is you're manifesting, no matter what it is that you would desire, is always you. So what is your direct reflection of you, even though he said that? even though he said that? Like, are you now defaulting back to a belief that you don't get what you want, you're not chosen? Because then what it is that you're sending yourself the message that somebody has the capability to take something away from you, and that they also and that you're not chosen, or that you need external validation to know what's true for what you decided for your reality. And I think that that is just, no matter which way you slice it, as long as I've been talking about this law, as long as I've been making YouTube videos about this law, the 3D is, it's the kicker for people. It is like literally the end all be all for people, because they think that the 3D is the beginning and the end. And the 3D is literally not the cause, it's the effect. So if he says something to you that you don't want to hear, you don't want to experience, what validity does it have in your reality if you're the one that's calling the shots? Yeah. Okay, y'all, let's try to get this freaking music on. I just want my music. I just want my music. Like, this is crazy. How to manifest more adventures. I would start telling myself that, you know, my life is very lively. I live a very exciting, lively life. Because, like, for me, when I first got into the law, one of the things that I was trying to actively manifest was more friendships and more, like, favorable experiences. Yeah. So I started telling myself that I'm having these favorable experiences with people that I love, people that I trust. I'm doing the things that I want to do all the time. I'm going out all the time. At one point in time, that wasn't my reality. At one point in time, that was not something that I was experiencing, like, you know? So it was all about the narrative, because everything is just you. It was all about the narrative that I was continuously telling myself. So I started telling myself, like, yeah, I go the fuck out. Yeah, I have a good time. Yeah, I'm having the best experiences. Yes, I make the best memories. And I literally just took it from there. Thank you, y'all. Technical difficulties tonight. We having technical difficulties. We having tech. We having tech. We having technical difficulties. We having technical difficulties. All right, let's see. Hold on, y'all. I see the questions. Let's see that we get it the fuck right, yo. Like, this is crazy. But I'm literally just deciding that this is, my new phone is here. Y'all, I'm on a damn Android tablet. No shade to the Android community. No shade at all. Okay, well, I got the music going on the tablet. Now let's try to connect it to Bluetooth. Oh, damn. Y'all are getting the realest version of me right now. Like, look. This is unfiltered Tiff Raya. Okay, this is live. Okay, make sure the device you want to pair is in pairing mode. Babes, like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's like the speaker is on. Okay. Bluetooth. Available devices. Paired devices. Okay, so should I like turn it off and turn it back on? Your tablet. I'm like 2 seconds away from just saying fuck it. Okay, wait. Yo. Okay, we did it. Man. Yo, I'm cracking the fuck up. Oh my gosh. Like, why was that such a journey? Whew, okay, y'all. I see y'all's questions. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm getting to you. Sometimes as I'm affirming for something, example, my period cramps to go away, it seems to get worse as I'm affirming. Why does this happen? Well, when it comes to something like pain in your body, like that is something that you're very attached to in the moment while you are experiencing it. You know what I mean? So it's not necessarily that, I mean, it could be that it's getting worse, but it's also in conjunction with the story that like you're holding about it. Because like with pain, that is a very mental thing. It's not to say that the pain you're experiencing in your body isn't real and it's non-existent. Because I feel like that's kind of invalidating. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of invalidating to invalidate a physical pain that you feel in your body, because that's like hard to deal with. But it's very mental. And what I try to do is focus my energy, my awareness on a part of my body that isn't feeling pain. Okay, so your job in that moment is going to seem a little bit more loaded because of like the physical pain that you're experiencing, but it's all about awareness. There's been times when I've been like affirming against cramps and things like that, where I feel like, yes, in that moment it's getting worse, but I have to persevere. I have to, again, cling to that decision. No, this is going away. This is dropping away from my experience. I don't want to feel this. I don't want to experience this. So my job is to like lend my awareness towards something else. So I might say, okay, what part of my body doesn't feel pain right now? Let me focus on that. Oh God, y'all, this phone is toast. Y'all are gonna see me next week with a whole new fucking phone. Because it's just time. Oh, thank you. Somebody said they like the hair. Thanks, honey. I got a private tarot card reading yesterday, and she told me my SP doesn't have feelings for me or just wants commitment. Is her reading my current state? Yes, because all tarot readings are they're just subconsciously reflecting like what you already know to be true. So I think that people give so much gravity and so much power away to tarot. And don't get me wrong, I like tarot too. Like I told y'all, I'm a spiritualist. I've been practicing tarot for many, many years. It's not something that I currently participate in all too much anymore, because I feel more secure and rooted in choosing to trust my story. But yes, like just to like short and simple, yes, like your tarot reader is reading what you are subconsciously reflecting. So when I had first got into the law, what I would do a lot, because at that time I was still like very much so into tarot and like a lot more attached to it than I am now, I would use that to my advantage. So let's say I saw something in a reading or heard something in the reading that I did not identify with and I didn't want to be part of my experience. I would take what I wanted to experience and leave the rest. So if somebody told me something, or I was watching a reading and they said something that I didn't want to experience in my reality, I'm like, okay, well now it's time for me to test the law, because I knew about the law at this point, so I'm not just defaulting to an old subconscious energy that no longer has anything to do with me. So I would say, okay, actually what they told me was whatever I wanted to experience. Whatever I ultimately wanted to experience in my reality is what I kept regurgitating, and I kept permeating and marinating on that, because it's all just you. It's literally all just you. They're just reflecting what you are holding dominant currently, or what you have been holding dominant, in the past. So don't give too much like gravity to that. Like don't be going and getting tarot readings and just being like, oh, she said my life is over and everything's about to crumble and blah 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 blah, because that's not gonna help you. Like it's not gonna get you anywhere. Which is why y'all will never see me like demonize the concept of tarot, but I don't really promote doing that all too often. If you are going to be someone who like really wants to ground themselves in the law, like get used to being your own point of reference. get used to trusting what you have to say about the circumstance, what you have to say about the situation. I'm really warm, so I'm gonna take this off. Y'all can see my straps. YouTube, I'm wearing a shirt. Don't do too much. I have ADHD, Jasmine. I have ADHD, and what I decided for myself was to look at it as a beneficial thing. I got tired of trying to fix it. You know what I mean? Because I never really viewed it inherently as a problem until I got out into society, and that was a narrative that was perpetuated. So for me, I started saying that my ADHD is like really beneficial because I feel like it is part of like what makes me me. And that aspect of it, like what you're saying, being scatterbrained and like being every which way all the time, that is an element of it that I decided I don't experience. I decided to let go of that because I didn't feel like that served me. I didn't feel like carrying that story served me. So it's just like with anything else, with any other manifestation, what is the narrative around what you are considering yourself to have? Is it something beneficial? Because if I'm going to have something like dead ass, if I'm going to have something in this reality, it has to benefit me no matter what it is. So I changed my narrative around things because my narrative is what is playing out into my 3D. My narrative is what is playing out into my story. Y'all know this is my song. As we experience the physical 3D and think about it in order to survive, how does this interact with changing my thoughts to the 4D, yet still having to think about the 3D whilst living it? Well, the thing about the 3D is it doesn't have any true permanence. Like, it's all remnants of what you've previously accepted as true. So the 3D, y'all shouldn't be thinking of the 3D as anything other than just like a means of navigation. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, you're living here. Yes, you are experiencing things, but don't give it so much power. Don't make it so concrete, because we live in a malleable reality, meaning that you can change anything at any point in time just based off of how you are deciding to see it, what you are co-signing to see it as. Like, I talk about consciousness on this channel all the time, and like I always tell y'all, like, consciousness is your awareness objectified. Consciousness is what you are aware of about you, the world around you, the people around you, objectified, okay? So don't give all of the capability and power to the 3D. It's but a mirror. It's but a mirror. So just navigate it. Like, don't, when you're clinging to the 3D, you're hanging on to remnants of a dead world. Like, would you go to a graveyard and be afraid and be scared of a bunch of people who are no longer here, like null and void, where there's like essentially like nothing there? It's just like, that's like what Neville said. Being afraid of the 3D is like playing in a graveyard. Holding on to the 3D is like playing in a graveyard. So just look at it again. Everything is inherently neutral. Every single thing is inherently neutral. Adopting that concept, that principle, and applying it to my life literally changed a lot of things around for me because I started to realize, okay, everything is inherently neutral. Things have a purpose and a meaning when I'm assigning it one. Like, without my human awareness, a thing is just a thing. Like, it holds no relevancy. It has to be perceived in order to have a life source. So I stopped looking at the 3D as like, gotta control this, gotta control this, gotta control this. It's already controlled. It's already controlled because everything is upheld by my perspective, my narrative, my story, and who I know myself to be. So now I'm taking all of my awareness away from that, and I'm focusing on here, because here's the cause, here's the effect. Don't be afraid to thumbs up the like button for me, you guys. It really helps me out a lot. So if y'all could click that little thumb for your girl, I would appreciate you. I want to manifest a new income, but I feel so obligated to go to work. I called off once this week and felt guilty as hell, but I still have been affirming for 5K a week and felt comfortable with it. I don't want to mess up your name. I think it's Armani. Yeah, I mean, I completely understand that, because again, that just goes back to you having to navigate your 3D, like, you're still gonna have to sometimes get up and go to work. Like, you know, it's just a part of what you are dealt with right now. But does that mean that that has object permanence? No. Does that mean that's going to be a part of your story forever? No. And so when you're really focusing on creating a new reality for yourself, when you have to do things that you don't want to do in the 3D, you have to start looking at them as a segue. Stop looking at them as, oh, I have to do this thing because this is still my reality and this is still what I'm dealt with. Because again, you can't coexist in two states at the same time. So it's either I have it or I don't. So a lot of times what's going on is y'all are having like one foot in the new reality, one foot in the old reality, just because it's still something that you can perceive. But even though something is still in your reality and it's something that you can perceive, y'all got to understand that doesn't really make it real. It doesn't really make it real. And I know that that sounds crazy because we were conditioned to believe that the things that we see, touch, feel are the real things. But nothing is real until you accept it as real. So you going to work, having to show up to your job is nothing but a service to you because it is propelling you. It is pushing you towards exactly what you want in your new reality. So really your perception of it has to change in order for your relationship around your desires to change. The perception that you hold about the things that are currently taking place in your reality has to change in order for you to really commit to being a new version of you and being the version of you who has what they already want. Because the version of you who is making 5K a week, she's not dragging her feet when she wakes up. You get what I'm saying? The version of you who is making 5K a week, she isn't stressed out. She isn't feeling guilt. She isn't punishing herself. She is just enjoying life. And I talked about gratitude a little bit earlier today on this channel. I uploaded a video if y'all want to check it out. I was just saying that gratitude is a fear dissolver, because I know that when people are in transitional periods and they're manifesting things that they want to experience in their 3D reality, a lot of times people just default to this, oh, I have to do this. How about, what if you changed your perspective to, I get to do this? Because let's be real, if you were the version of you that was making 5K a week, that would be of your perspective. That would be how you were feeling. Oh, I get to wake up today and have a great day. I get to wake up today and make money doing essentially nothing. Drink of the night is aloe juice. If you have beef with aloe juice, I don't know if I trust you all that much. Just saying. Okay. But yeah, everything is servicing you, y'all. Every single thing. Every single thing in your experience is pushing you and propelling you forward. Like, holding on to that perspective and really giving life to that, it has changed my life. It has simply changed my fucking life. Being aware of who I was being, even when I was dealing with something that I didn't like, is what changed my life, because I'm like, damn, my power really is in my perspective. My perspective is reflective of who the fuck I know myself to be. Who the fuck am I choosing to be right now? Y'all need to try it. Y'all need to try it. It's so good for your skin. It's so good for your skin. And you know I ain't talking shit because, babes, clear. But no, literally, like, the perspective that I'm holding is reflective of the version of myself that I'm telling is real. So am I continuously gonna co-sign a version of me that's a victim? I don't like it here. I don't like being a victim. I don't want to be there. It's boring. It's boring. I feel much better when I'm co-signing the idea that everything is bettering me, everything is servicing me. Let me just turn this on off for a little while, bro. Any advice on manifesting having total freedom, like living your desired life with your desired person without restrictions of family, etc.? So I've talked about this before, but like anything that you are viewing as an obstacle has to be an obstacle because of your awareness of it. So like how I was telling y'all, I always use the example of when I was manifesting one of my SPs, and she was in a relationship of 2 years at the time. And I was like, I don't want to make this process of manifesting this person a journey. Like, meaning, I don't want to think about her and then think about how, oh, I have to dismantle the fact that she's in a relationship in order for us to be together. Because it's almost like, there's some people out there who might tell you, like, affirm against the third party. I'm not that person. I will never tell you to affirm against something that you don't want to experience. You get what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit here and be like, yeah, affirm that the third party doesn't exist. The whole point is that they don't. Like, the whole entire point is that the third party, in fact, does not exist. So I don't have to waste my time affirming against the fact that the third party doesn't exist. I know. I'm jumping towards the end. So even with your predicament, how you're talking about without the restrictions of family, again, that can only exist if you are lending your awareness towards it. And this is something that I learned very quickly too, because I cut out a lot of legwork for myself when I stopped giving a life source to the things that I didn't want to experience. Because I started realizing, okay, they only hold relevancy when I'm holding them up here, when I'm talking about them, when I'm ruminating on them, when I'm giving them validity. So there were times where I've had, like, you know, inner conversations like, oh, what about family? And I'm like, wait a second, hold on. I'm already in a reality where everyone supports me. I'm already in a reality where there are no blockages. I'm already in a reality where I don't have to live by any limitations. If I'm saying that, I'm limitless. If I'm saying that, I know that I am the operant power of my reality, the omnipotent power. I know that's my word, omnipotent. If I know that I'm the omnipotent reality, person in my reality, power in my reality, who am I having to ask permission from? Who am I having to go to ask permission for? I don't need permission from anyone. This is my story. This is my story. So of course, all you're doing is co-signing the decision that I'm making. You can't do anything but, because that is your role in my story. That is your purpose in my story. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy weekend. I don't know how to get help because I know the rules of LOA, so I'm being stubborn about my desires, even though admittedly it's frustrating. What do you mean? What do you mean you don't know how to get help? Like, are you saying that you are... What I'm getting from that message is, I know about law of assumption, I'm just not consciously applying. So if you're not consciously applying, that's what you got to do. That's exactly what you have to do. But, and then you said something about time. Time isn't real. It doesn't matter. Like, if you're here now and you're aware and you're alive, like, there's no such thing as too much time has passed or too much time has gone by, or like, that's not real. That is not real. Here's my question. I just thought earlier today of getting locked out on my deck, and it happened. I'm typing this from my deck, waiting for a locksmith, but stuff I want, cricket. Well, even, okay, although that is obviously like a very annoying circumstance and situation to be in, what's the story? What's the story that you're assigning yourself? Because see, like, when things like that happen, people tend to psych themselves out. And they tend to get so hyper fixated on, oh my gosh, I manifested a bad thing and it happened with so much ease. But again, like, is that the storyline that you're going to tell yourself? You always are presented with an option. Like, you're literally always presented with an option. Y'all never at any point in time just have to default to what you've been dealt with. So like I said, I'm going to be honest. Is that frustrating as hell? For sure. For sure. And I completely empathize with that. And I get that, how that's like annoying and maybe even just a little scary. But again, if I'm going to default to the belief that everything is pushing me forward, I'm the operant power of my reality, everything is benefiting me, in that moment, even though I'm annoyed, I have to make the choice. I have to make the choice to say, you know what? Somehow, some way, this is benefiting me. Like you could decide in this moment to have the perspective of, damn, if I could manifest something as silly as that, I can manifest everything that I want. This could mean something good for me. This could be a good omen. This could be the unraveling of something beneficial. This could be the unlocking of me realizing just how powerful my full manifestation potential is, because I didn't even try for this. So I'm gonna laugh it off. I'm gonna wait for this locksmith to get here, and I'm gonna push forward knowing that, damn, I'm really in control of my reality at every and any point in time. And I always get what I want, because quite naturally. I'm a Leo sun, I am a Sagittarius moon, and I am a Cancer rising. And like, I am such a Cancer rising, like to a fault. Okay, like to a freaking fault. Manifesting unwanted people. My coworker. Okay, wait. Manifesting unwanted people, coworker away in my reality. How should I go about this? Thanks, Tiff. Number one, you have to not see don't see your coworker or people that are seemingly unpleasant to you in your reality as a threat. There have been so many times in my life where I have like gone into spaces, and this is like before I knew about the law and shit, but I would like go into spaces almost like expecting someone to treat me in a way that I didn't want to be treated, or just giving them that power, like giving them that power again to like do something, like you're doing something to me, in my reality. So I would say start from fixing your perspective that you're holding about her and how you're experiencing her, because it's all just you. Like, y'all literally never hear me stop saying that. Everything is just you. Every single thing is just you. So with that being said, how are you choosing to experience her? And then you got to choose to take your awareness away from her. She's not a problem for me. She's not an issue for me. She's not problematic for me. Okay, when I go to work, it's peaceful. I'm met with mutual respect. People are kind to me. Communication is easy and effortless. There's no problems that exist. I'm going to work and I'm having a good day, and that's what it is, and that's what it's going to be. And it's going to be that way because I said so. So start with not always go into everything, y'all, with changing the fact that you see an obstacle there. It's like an optical illusion, like Schrodinger's cat or whatever the hell that's called. Y'all know what I'm talking about, where it's like, is the cat in the box or is the cat out of the box? Everything is literally, it's like a big ass game of Simon Says. How you perceive people, places, and things is how they reflect back to you. And again, they are not the jackpot. Changing other people, y'all, changing other people is not the golden ticket. You're the golden ticket. That's why y'all hear so many people say, how many times have you heard somebody come online and say, I started working on my self-concept and it's just like everything manifested. I started doing self-concept work and it's just like everything started coming into my experiences. Literally because you're working on the source. Literally because you're going internal and not external. Just like how I tell y'all all the time, going out here for validation continuously, fruitless. It's fruitless. Anna, I'm dealing with a similar circumstance right now with my phone. My phone is fucking toasted. It is toasted. It is busted. It is disgusting. Like, it's on its last leg. I was talking about that earlier when I had first came on, because I was late because I was literally having technical difficulties with my phone. Now, me personally, I'm sitting here, I'm laughing in the face of this. Like, is this annoying for me? Fuck yeah. It's annoying for me, okay? It's frustrating me. But here's the thing. I already decided, I literally said this earlier in the live too. I already decided that this means I have a new phone. Like, it's just that simple. That's what it is. I have my new phone. I literally know with every fiber in my being that is exactly why this is happening. So that this phone can get the fuck up out of my space and I can make room and space for the phone that I actually want to have. Now, like I said, is it still frustrating? Yes. Is it still annoying? Yes. But I know that I have to default to the belief that this is benefiting me. what is the point? Like, for me to like harp on the fact, oh, my phone isn't working, it's broken, and blah 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 blah. That is creating so much more heavy lifting legwork that I don't have to do. I don't feel like doing it. I don't feel like giving my power away to this. I don't feel like getting frustrated over it. I just don't feel, it doesn't feel good to me when I'm disempowered. So even when I'm annoyed, even when I'm a little frustrated, I allow myself to hold space for those feelings. I validate those feelings, but I don't want to get stuck in a perpetual cycle of, oh, this is happening to me. Oh, again, victim state shit. So I have completely 100% decided, okay, Tiffany has her new phone, great. And I know that that's all what it is. I know that that is all what it is, because again, what do I tell y'all all the time? Everything's benefiting me. It has to. It just has to. Emily, yes, you can absolutely manifest. Oh my God, I'm sorry. She said, can I manifest McDonald's showing up to my door out of thin air? And if so, how I do? Honey bun, that has to be maybe like the easiest manifestation I've ever heard. I can't think of one reason why you wouldn't be able to do that. And it could just be as simple as I'm affirming that there's some fucking McDonald's at my doorstep right now, and that's what it's gonna be. And that's something that I would really like not even think too much about and just have some fucking fun with, because like you never know. You never know how something could like manifest and show up to you. Something like McDonald's, like us as people, we don't have resistance towards like manifesting shit like free coffee or manifesting free food. Like, it's, you know, quite easy. So again, I would just have fun with that and just be like, yeah, there's some fucking McDonald's on my doorstep, bitch. Fucking DoorDash could like come to the wrong address. Coincidentally, right? Coincidentally. DoorDash could come to the wrong damn address and just be like, oops, McDonald's for Emily? Hi, IDK, if I want my last relationship back, but I hate the way it ended because it makes me feel so unloved. Revision has been difficult for me, and the story between him and I repeats through my head all the time. Hold on. All the things that happen make me feel so insecure and I can't move on. I want to feel like I was everything to him, but I feel like I was just a mess up and he's better off without me. What do I do? Take your attention away from revision then. Don't focus on revising that right now, because to me what it sounds like what you have to do and actually focus on is your inner beliefs about yourself. Before you take any step, and this goes for everybody and anyone who's watching this, before you take any step to apply a method, I really do believe that it's crucial to work or give your awareness towards your inner beliefs and have a serious conversation with how you view yourself, because revision is a tool. Revision is a method. It is a great one. But what's the point of going into that and trying to practice that if you are still stuck on feeling very insecure and unloved, as you said? You get what I'm saying? Because even if you were to successfully revise this person coming back into your reality and everything being the same, if you are of the same beliefs, if you withhold the same limiting beliefs that you held about yourself that led you to be in this predicament in the first place, then what is the point? Because you're just bringing the same old version of you into the same predicament. So it's fruitless. It's fruitless. So I wouldn't be worrying about revising. Y'all, I wouldn't be, oops. Why the fuck not? It's kind of strange. Yeah, y'all, this literally means that I have to, oof. I have to go to T-Mobile. Like, it's just as simple as a girl gotta go to T-Mobile real bad. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that, honestly. I've never had this happen to my phone. I believe you can, Anna. I'm reading your comment in full just now. I believe you can. Like, I'm dealing with the same exact circumstance right now. Like, my phone, when I tell y'all my phone is not fucking working, like, it's not working. It's literally not working. And I'm like, okay, a bitch has a new phone. Like, I can't harp on it. I can't harp on it. I can't decide to be a victim in the face of this. Like, it's just, there's no point, because I know that, again, that is fruitless. That leads me to a circumstance that overall doesn't benefit me, and that's not reflective of who I know myself to be. Now, if I wanted to, like, do I believe that I could absolutely manifest my phone working? For sure. Definitely, 100%. But I would much rather just have a new phone. And so that's what I'm going to go for. That is absolutely what I'm going to go for. Because, why not? Like, why not just give myself the actual manifestation that I want? Like, at this point. Hold on, did I miss somebody's comment? Okay, I did. Hold on. Advice on manifesting out of a toxic situation. I live with toxic family and I'm trying to manifest a safer home. How can I manifest when my 3D situation seems so unbearable? You can, y'all, the circumstances don't matter. The circumstances do not matter. I completely understand, like, dealing with something like, you know, tough familial situations and things like that. I know that that has to be tough, but don't take your 3D circumstances as your property. Everybody is so hell-bent on claiming the things that they are currently experiencing as their own, as something that is just of them, and they're clinging to it. Y'all are clinging to it. Almost like you're a hoarder and you don't want to let go of it, okay? It doesn't matter what you are facing in your 3D reality. This takes precedence over everything else. Because all this out here is just an illusion. All of this out here is just an illusion. So I understand you're probably triggered. You're probably going through a lot right now. That does not mean that you cannot have the desire that you wish to experience. It just simply doesn't. So y'all know that this is the Law of Assumption channel on empathy. I'm always talking about empathy. I'm always talking about holding space for your feelings. I'm always talking about is how it's okay to feel and all that shit. And I 100% stand by that. You need to do that and still make the decision to hold on to your new story. To hold on to your self-concept. Y'all need to think of the things that you're manifesting for, not even the things that you're manifesting for yourself, but like your ideal self, your ideal state of being. When y'all think about the version of yourself that y'all would most want to be, that has to be like your kryptonite. That has to be y'all's kryptonite. I really truly mean that, because in those moments where you are presented with contrast in your 3D, or you do get triggered, or you do get a little bit upset, that is what is going to rejuvenate you. Like that Bible quote I quote all the fucking time: don't conform to the patterns of this world, but be fulfilled by the renewal of your mind. I'm not quoting it correctly, like 100%, but that's essentially what it says. And that is so true. Do not conform the patterns to the patterns of the world, but be comforted by the renewal of your mind. Because this is what's real. This is what is real. Your 4D reality is the only reality. Your consciousness, your awareness is the only reality. All of this that we're navigating through, this is an illusion. This is outdated. This is old. This doesn't matter. It holds no relevancy. So hold space for your feelings, but don't convince yourself that because you're seeing something that you don't like, because you're experiencing something that you don't like, that it's not here or that it's not yours. Because separation in itself is literally an illusion. It is exactly an illusion. A perfect illusion. My manifestations come, but I struggle with being patient and living in the end. Well, I mean, who's saying that you have to be patient? Who's saying that you have to be patient? The minute that I decide that I want something is the minute that I have it. I think that patience, not gonna demonize the concept of it, but I think even that is very, like, I'm being rewarded because I've been so patient, like, type shit. You know what I mean? Almost like a rite of passage. Like, yeah, when you're patient, it'll come. What? Why? I want it now. I said right now. I said today. And like having it now comes from the embodiment. Comes from the embodiment of the perfect, whole, complete, total self. That is what that is. When you are embodying a state, like when you are completely, truly, honestly embodying a version of you that has everything that you want, you don't feel like you're without. You don't feel like you're without anything, because what people want, all right, what people want from their manifestations, whether they're willing to admit it or not, is fulfillment. People are looking to their manifestations to fulfill them. And even with that, like, let's say that you got what you wanted. That fulfillment from that specific action, that specific circumstance taking place in your 3D is but temporary. Because the thing about validation, the thing about temporary external fulfillment, you're gonna want it again. So you might feel good about something that took place, and you could be on like a high and feel fulfilled and validated about that for a week or two. But what happens when that fulfillment wears off and you don't have something external to remind you that you already have what you want? Or you don't have someone in your ear, oh yeah, you have everything you want. What happens when you don't have that external force to let you know? Then you have to go within. But that's the thing, is like when you are internally fulfilled, genuinely, you never run out of it. Like, you never run out of fulfillment. You never run out of feeling whole, because you're the source, and the source can fill its own cup over and over and over and over and over. So that's the beauty of that. I don't really think it's about being patient. I think it's about buying into the fact that I know I have it now. There's a specific property at a specific address I want to manifest living in. I think it's being lived in 3D, but I'm working on, yeah, who cares? So what? So what? Somebody was living here before I lived here. So what? I literally didn't. I'm telling y'all, when I manifested this house, I literally threw all caution to the wind. I threw all caution to the wind. I tell y'all that all the time. Because I had a specific time frame. I had a certain budget that I wasn't willing to go over. If I would have told people that I was manifesting a two-bedroom house for the price that I paid for it, they would have called me fucking buku crazy. They would have said, yeah, okay, in this city, in this economy, in this housing market, and I did it. And I did it. And I did it. And I have it. And I'm living in it. So, what now? Like, really? Hold on, y'all. I gotta get my stylus out. Shit. I'm so discombobulated tonight, but it's okay. Thank you. No, like, dead ass. Thank you. Thank you, sweet honey. Thank you so much. Yeah, I love my iPhone 14. Like, I'm dead ass. I'm not tripping about it. I'm literally like not fucking tripping about it, because like, bitch, I'm nah. like bitch, I got my phone. Yes, Leah, yes. But I couldn't, but your live was so helpful when you source, I'm doing techniques for every moment out to my, yes. Yes. But how do you embody the knowingness that you have it? It's like, okay, let's be honest. Let's just be real, right? If you are still wondering, like, do I know? Do I know that I have something? Do I know that this is true about me? You're not in the knowing. You're not in the knowing. How I got used to continually buying into the fact that I was source, to the fact that I was everything that I was experiencing, is I kept coming back to me. I kept bringing everything back to me, no matter what the circumstance was, no matter what person, place, or thing, or whatever the case may be that I was being confronted with in the 3D, because I'm like, all right, the answer is not in you. The answer is not, it can't be in this slew of specific people, because I've been going through them like draws, right? And I haven't found the answer. Okay? It can't be in these things, because I've been going through them and I haven't been getting the answers. I've been doing everything externally. I've been asking everything externally. I've been searching externally. If it's not out here, it's not out here. So am I going to continue to look somewhere that is literally empty? It is showing me every single door I open, every time I try to get validation externally this way, every time I try to get validation externally this way, it is leading me back to a place that I don't want to be in. So how I'm looking for the golden ticket in the wrong room. If I'm looking for it externally, I'm looking for the golden ticket in the wrong room. So the one thing I haven't done is go within. The one thing I haven't done is choose me. The minute I started doing that, oh shit, found the ticket. I was searching for something that didn't exist in the room. I'm going every which way, up and down, all around. Bitch, you're in the wrong room. You're depleting yourself, because it's not out there. It's not out there. The answer is not out there. And you can look, I'm telling you, keep looking in them, keep looking out here. You're gonna end up at the same place every time. And I had that realization. I said, okay, I'm seeing and understanding and learning time and time again, the answer is not within anyone else. I'm only experiencing self. So with that knowing, with that understanding, I was like, oh, okay, it's me. The answer is me. I'm source. Doubting self is literally like saying source is not enough. Doubting what you can do, doubting your own capability is literally saying to yourself, like, yeah, being source just isn't enough. How could being source not be enough? Like, how could those two things even coexist and correlate within the same sentence? It's just simply not possible. Not necessarily. It's more about just your consciousness. It's if you lose something in your reality, it's just because you're not being conscious of being the person who has everything that they want, who being the person who is the middle, the end, and the beginning, the middle, and the end. So you never really lose something. You don't lose things. You kill off a form of consciousness. That's all it is. That's just like how I was saying earlier. Oh, how to get rid of an obstacle. Kill off its consciousness. Kill off the lifeline that's plugging it up, as giving it a lifeline, as giving it a power source. You gotta unplug that shit. When they manifested their desire, they just stopped being aware of being the person that had it. They just stopped being aware, because that's all it is. That is literally all it is. I'm still over here fucking with this phone, y'all, but that's literally all it is. I don't believe, like, even to like co-sign the concept of loss is like a waste of time, because that stems from like a victim state of being too. What's the point? What's the point? Wanted to know how you would go about how you would personally go about manifesting a relationship with the SP you haven't spoken to since 2022. I've manifested reconnecting with people I haven't spoken to for a decade. So like that doesn't matter. Again, if you're viewing the time that you and this person have spent apart as an obstacle, as a blockage, like you're going into actively manifesting them with like setting up a booby trap for yourself. Oh, but we haven't spoken since this date and time. The law doesn't care about that. Okay? Your subconscious mind does not care about that. Your reality doesn't care about that. It's only harping on that because you keep telling yourself that. I have a video coming out soon, y'all, where I was pretty much giving the analogy of like manifesting being like a big ass echo chamber. And so it's like, you know, when you go into an echo chamber, whatever you say, obviously it echoes. It echoes. Like, hello? Echo, echo, echo. Okay? So am I going to go into an echo chamber and say some shit I don't want to experience and then be confused when it gets reflected back to me, when it comes back like a boomerang? No. So don't create a problem. Like, you 2 years, what's that? There's people who been out of communication for 20 or so years and get back in reconciliation and talk again. Like it's just y'all circumstances are never as important as you think of them as. Like, they're just not. They do not hold as much relevancy as y'all give them the capability of having. It's just that simple. It doesn't matter. I would literally go into that knowing that he's whatever I wanted him to be, or she's whatever I want her to be, whatever. Hold on, guys. Yeah, I would just be like, okay, like, that's my partner. Great. Great. We're together. I love it here. Because I mean, like, everything is just me. I think that is just what makes manifesting so easy for me, is knowing like there's no one or nothing for me to go up against in this reality. Like, it's just as simple as that. There is no one or nothing coming against me. There's no one or nothing coming to bother me. It is literally just me experiencing self. All I'm experiencing is 100% self reflected back to me. So that's literally all it is. It's not me versus this person. It's not me versus this circumstance. It's me versus my perspective. And that's it. How much y'all want to bet I can get this phone to work by the end of the fucking live? Like, low key. Like, just because I'm feeling kind of cocky. I feel like, bitch, I could manifest the phone to work and manifest a new phone. Like, why not? Why the fuck not? I'm so sorry if I've been like fidgeting with this tripod tonight, y'all. It's new. Like, this tripod is new and it's really, really big and it's great, but I'm still like learning it. So sometimes I'm, you know, being a little shaky and inconsistent. I'm not trying to give you vertigo or nothing like that, all right? Forgive me. How the fuck? Okay, wait, YouTube. Okay, I just like fixed something with my chat. Somebody try to type something in the chat for me just so I can see something, please. This is the night of technical difficulties. It gotta be the tech. We having technical difficulties. We having technical difficulties. Okay. Yes, I can see. Yes. Thank y'all so much. Okay. I was getting kind of apprehensive. I don't know. I've been trying to like set my lives up to subscriber only mode, and YouTube has been giving me like a really hard time with that too. So I had to change my settings around, and I think that for some messages it was blocking certain things, because I'm seeing people reference shit in the chat that I don't even fucking. I see nothing. I see nothing. I see none of that on my end. Have you ever manifested your partner even though they were sexually attracted to the opposite sex? I don't focus on concepts like sexuality. Like, if I want someone to like me, I just focus on them liking me. So like, I wouldn't go into anything like I'm trying to make you this sexual orientation. Just because like that doesn't feel good to me and it doesn't feel natural to me. I would focus more so on the person liking me, making it a me thing. And I have had success with that because I don't really have interest in, you know, wanting to change how you identify or how you see yourself, because what a lot of people will tell you is, number one, sexuality is a spectrum. A lot of people have, you know, said that, like, it's not. A lot of people would say they're not 100% just one thing and 100% just one thing. So with that being said, don't go into it with trying to make them a different type of something. Just make it about you, because it could start off as a friendship where they realize, oh, like, I really like this person, I think they're cool, I think they have great attributes, and then it could naturally segue into something more where they're just having this realization like, oh, I feel something extra about you. You get what I'm saying? So again, even with that, you don't like the sex that I like and you're not the same sexuality as me, again, an obstacle, a non-issue. Yes, like 100%, absolutely. I just identify with that way more anyway, because I think that when it comes to that kind of circumstance, like, you trying to change somebody's like orientation, like, you're already in your head thinking about that as if it's like kind of predatory. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't feel good. Like, I'm trying to get you to change to be something I want you to be. And that could be applied to like a multitude of circumstances. That's why, again, like I said, people will tell y'all that once they started focusing on themselves and who they know themselves to be, and they're just amazing, they're just whole, they're just perfect, they're loved, they're wanted, they're all the great things in the world, SP shows up, because they're not making it about, you need to change, you need to do this thing for me, you need to be this way for me, and then I can be the law of assumption expert, and then I can be loved and chosen. No. They're making it about self. And self is the source of everything. Self is the root of all your experiencing. So you just can't go wrong, no matter which way you slice it. I know you mentioned time doesn't matter, but what if you miss the person and really want them around you now? Be with them. Go within and be with them. Experience them. Have that inner conversation, because again, like I said not too long ago, separation is an illusion. Separation is such an illusion. We are all one consciousness. We are all interconnected. That feeds into the question that this person asked underneath you. Thought transmission. We are all connected. That's why it's so easy to influence somebody's thought. That's why it's so easy to, you ever sat down and like thought about somebody and then 10 minutes later they'll call you, or like right away they'll call you. I've had that happen so many times. So many times. It's not a coincidence. Nothing is a coincidence. Absolutely nothing on this earth is a coincidence. So, you know, you missing your SP, number one, that's a natural emotion. Like, I'd be a little bit concerned if you weren't like missing people. Like, that's to be expected. It doesn't mean that anything's going wrong or that you're doing anything wrong. But that is a good time to fulfill yourself with the knowing that they are around you. You could even just go ahead and decide that, oh, they're missing me 10 times more. The fact that I'm missing them is reflective of the fact that I'm on their mind, that they're thinking about me, that it's a testament to our love. Like, get creative. Don't be so handicapped by some of the thoughts that you're thinking, y'all. Like, or like if you're missing somebody, or, you know, something like that. It doesn't have to be the end of the world. Like, the end is not nigh. The sky isn't falling. It's okay. It's okay. Missing people is it's normal. It's a part of life. It's gonna happen. And it's okay. And you can use it to your benefit. Yeah, exactly. And that's just because you don't have resistance towards them in that moment. You don't have some deep rooted story about them and you. You know what I mean? And it just comes on through, because that is how strong your thoughts are. That is how strong your energy, the projection of your energy is. People pick up on it because we are literally all connected. We're not separate entities. We are one consciousness split up into a billion different little pieces, having our own experiences. You have to build on the vibration of having it until it becomes a dominant state, increasing how much you believe in it. For example, I felt a very strong obstacle. I felt like a very strong obstacle that my house has already lived in, but now there's nowhere near as much as a bother. Well, yeah, because I mean, I don't know exactly like what source you read that from, but I think what it is affirming can get you to that dominant state. You know what I mean? Because the storytelling of it all, and your subconscious not being biased and not knowing real from fake, helps build on that consistency level of knowing something to be true. Of course. But yeah, like all of it, no matter what you do, it all, like, that's the whole point. That is the whole point. It all pushes you towards the state, the dominant state of knowing that it is so. Like, that's the ultimate goal, no matter which way you slice it. So, like, yeah. Oh my God, I fixed my phone. Like, I literally do not care, y'all. I don't feel like caring. I don't feel like caring. I don't feel like having an obstacle with this. Like, you know, it's, yeah. Well, just, you can get used to just identifying it as yours now, Anna. Don't again, like, don't instill that separation of like, it's almost mine, but I still got a little ways to go. I can almost have it, but not quite yet. Just let yourself have it. Just let it be yours. Okay, it's 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock, you guys. I'm gonna get off because since I went live, I did not get a chance to eat dinner. I'm so sad. I think this was like my most chaotic live because of the technical difficulties that I was having in the beginning. But I appreciate y'all so much. I appreciate y'all being patient with me because, like, I need it. Like, I literally needed it. I love you guys. I'm gonna try to have a video posted tomorrow, but I will be live again soon. So expect to see me again, like, sometime next week. Maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. Maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. Hey, Maya. Oh, not you coming in as soon as I'm literally like getting off. I gotta eat dinner. Like, I'm literally like, y'all, I'm starving and my stomach is touching my back. Okay. Like, I'm literally so hungry, but yay. I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. Thank y'all for all the questions. I'm so glad that I was able to help anybody in any kind of way, as much as I could. I love you guys. If you're doing something for Pride this weekend like moi, please be safe and have a great time, but turn up, and I love you.